the final hurdle before top 8. So with that in mind, you'd expect Power to go through this and then make it into that round before top 8. They are the favorites here. Power, the #1 team in OCE. We've just seen what Chiefs have done in OCE in a group of death. And now Power will be looking to emulate joining Chiefs in that final elimination run.
Power already starting out with some possession. Banana Head has that ball bounce by him, goes for the back pass, set up for Torsos. Torsos pushing it fast and down to the R, and he just does it himself. I was thinking he was looking for a teammate.
Well, Torsos, one of the true OGs of the scene, he's still got it. I mean, what a recovery that is.
So fast.
All the way up to the ceiling, down the backboard with the ball, and then dishes it in. 1-0 for Power. We heard from Snowy and Torsos in the pre-day VT with CJ, the old men of the regions. Torsos, he's still got it.
He still puts up the numbers as well. Torsos, this man is a national treasure. Fever, take it up the sidewall, snag that boost as well. Could do some damage here. Flip reset gets shut down. And Banana Head will chase this down. Shot will be wide. Banana Head tries to take a little time. You can see good pressure here coming out from Limitless. Torsos not much boost to work with.
Yeah, this is good stuff out of Limitless. They're just testing Power a little bit here. And, you know, Power are a team who this year have not been consistent. They have good games, they have bad games. And they're off to a good start here. But Limitless know if they just stay somewhat consistent in this series, they will have openings against a team like Power. They cannot let Power run out the score, though. Banana Head in particular, a very momentum-based player. When he gets going, he's hard to stop.
And just going by results, Limitless performed better against G2 than BDS did.
They did, by far.
So maybe Limitless could pull this off. So far, they're keeping it close enough, but do they have some way to break through this Power defense? To die for. Contests that ball. Goes wide to Torsos. Torsos has an open net. Tried to air dribble it in. Was a little bit too slow. There was a demo that opened up the runway. And is that net open? No, it's off the bar. Big save from Torsos.
Oh, I love what I'm seeing from Limitless so far. That was a great save at one end, and now almost a goal at the other end. They really are taking it to Power here. They know they're the underdogs, but they are playing with confidence. The confidence that you need in this kind of matchup if you are going to have a chance of taking down the big dog. And there have been upsets this weekend already. G2 with a sub, showing up looking like regular G2. Chiefs showing up and surprising almost everyone they play.
I mean, taking down Gentlemates. How big of an upset that is. And that ball, it's off the bar, the ground. It's sitting on the goal line before being cleared off, but the attack's not over yet. It's a juicy rebound for Sweaty, but Sweaty couldn't get around it. Maybe went for the pass, but nobody was there to receive it.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to go as quickly as possible. He knew there were goalkeepers in the net, and he wanted to get the shots off before they could recover. But in doing so, he rushed himself, got it a bit wide. Now double tap off the crossbar for Power at the other end. It's all guns blazing for both teams, but we're still only 1-0 for Power. Long clear. Fever collects it overhead. He's going to have to do a little bit more than that. And now here comes Sweaty on the ground, low 50. It's Limitless. Just keeping Power pinned back in their corner.
You can see To Die For was thinking about picking up that corner boost. Torsos swiped it away from Sweaty, who has to rotate all the way back. Sweaty with that boost, controlling the ball. I like that control. Gets the ball into the middle, beat two defenders. Last one is Fever. Fever is beat, and Limitless tie the game.
Everybody getting involved here for Limitless. Sweaty down the line. Snowy deflects it onwards. Fever wasn't sure if that was bouncing out or upwards before he could realize where it was going. To Die For's beating him to the punch and slotted it.
And I love what Sweaty did there. The play started with him having great control in his own back corner and taking two defenders out of the play for Limitless. There's that confidence that you were talking about, Johnny. And suddenly things look possible here for Limitless.
Yeah, they look like they're really in this one. This has been a back and forth game, a game where they've had tons of chances. Obviously, Power have had their fair share of chances as well. But it's not the one-sided matchup that you expect to see when OCE's #1 team takes to the field against SSA's #1 team. But it's not over yet. Power still pressing for the advantage. Torsos Banana Head trying to get involved in the attack. That's not a bad clear by Decisive. Quite awkward for Fever. Now as the exchanges go back and forth, this Limitless coming out on top.
Snowy beating that demo attempt, also winning that ball downfield. Sweaty not able to get the demo or the boost steal. Fever doing great work in the corner now. The 50 out to the middle. Punched back, Torsos trying to keep this ball in play. The shot will go wide. Sweaty racing Banana Head. Ball pinched out to the middle. Snowy pops it up, but will it be for a teammate or Fever? Fever airborne. Ball hit back down. Decisive has no boost. Chance now for Torsos.
Oh, surely Torsos. Can he loop it in? It's off the bar, down. That's a horrible bounce, and Power can't get on the end of it. It's still half a chance, but denied in the near post. Limitless surviving, looking to make it to overtime.
Oh, I thought that was the game. There still might be. Snowy, no boost, knocks it down to the ground. And we've got overtime, even though Power could have closed it out on that last play.
Well, a true fight here. This is massive for Power's confidence. They will be reeling if they lose a game here that they were leading.
Oh, what a pass!
Oh, what a pass, but a save by Snowy. That was a pre-jump, but Snowy somehow read it towards the bottom corner.
Limitless, a heroic stand here on the goal line. Can they continue to survive? No, they cannot. Fever ends that dream in 21 seconds.
Oh, they just never stabilized it all the way from the kickoff until now. They could not get boost on all three of their members. They're all stuck in the mud, no momentum, and Power did not let them get into the game. But what a game it was. Limitless taking Power to overtime. I think they're going to be quite happy with how that went for the total 5 minutes and change. They're not going to be happy with the loss, of course, but that's the kind of balance that Limitless want. They don't want to be stuck in defense, playing in their half the whole game, and they certainly weren't. They really took it to Power here.
Yeah, I mean, this was, I think the comms at the end of that game must be,
like,
hey guys, this is winnable. This is winnable.
It is.
But Torsos was spectacular, especially that first goal, recovering so quickly, and he almost ended it himself. There was that goal line stand, but then here, that was an all-around team effort to make that play happen. Limitless, they clearly were on their back tires for a majority of that game, but we see teams play that counterattacking style and thrive in it. And this one was down to the wire. Power, the clear favorite. They were able to pull it off in the end, but Limitless were hanging in there every step of the way.
Yeah, I mean, they really were in this game. And, you know, if you're going to get that first win against an international team, it's a win that would really put you on the map, then this is a good team to do it against, because Power, they can be rattled. They can have inconsistencies in their play, and I just think, honestly, one game for Limitless, Power might start to get worried. They might start to think, oh my goodness, we could face elimination here, and it's at the hands of SSA, which is something OCE, OCE want to be punching up. They want to be taking down EU, NA, they want to be taking down Sam and Mina. Losing to SSA is not acceptable for OCE #1.
But on the other side, Johnny, this would be huge for Limitless. And for Limitless, this is this series. This is that opportunity for them to get that landmark win. You heard Snowy talk about, for him, this is the biggest tournament of the year. That would be something sweet for the region to get a result like this with the crushing of your key on the line.
I mean, what an improvement. You look at the Limitless we're seeing now compared to the Limitless we saw in Copenhagen just in spring. Marked improvement as they take the lead now. Limitless 1-0. Power on the ropes early. Decisive just takes it past everyone by himself. Even
everyone was in that corner.
Decisive forced Torsos to mess up that clear. He bumped him. Torsos accidentally centered it, and it's 1-0 to SSA.
And you wonder if Power is a little bit rattled, because, you know, they are used, or more used to, like you said, trying to punch up. In this matchup, though, they don't have that underdog buff. Decisive does get it around Torsos enough to slow the attack. Fever flip reset pass to the middle. Banana Head knocks it down. Power tied the game.
Oh, what an assist this was from Fever. Reset double into the center. Banana Head was ready for it. The defense could not get there. Limitless once again a little bit stagnant. They couldn't challenge. They're running out of boost at key moments here. And that's giving Power these opportunities, which we know they can take. We've seen Power take down teams as good as Oxygen recently. They really are very close to making their first top 8 in the Open era. That's who Limitless have to beat today.
Limitless, they had the lead briefly. Will they be able to get it back? Torsos, pinch, pass. Goes up a little too fast for Fever to handle. This is ball in the hands of Limitless now. The ball hit downfield too quickly. Banana Head able to slow down the counterattack, but there's another key demo. Fever, however, doesn't waste any time. Steps in and now is on the attack. Looking for he was trying to dunk him. Everyone was missing the ball, leaving me speechless.
Well, Today Force done well there with very little boost available to him. Still doing work defensively. A lot of drive challenges coming out of Limitless. They're not working out, and it's Power looking for a second goal off the post there. You know, if Limitless are going to play this drive challenge strategy where you don't flip in your challenge, you just drive straight through the ball looking for a demo, you have to catch the player. You cannot just get completely taken out of the game. And now Power looking like the stronger of the two teams. Look at the Limitless boost totals. They are struggling. Power can't capitalize those. To Die For once again does work with no boost in defense.
Yeah, just enough to make that play. And there's the demos and the boost steal. Limitless convert. Torsos playing upfield. Pokes it around one. Drop pass to Fever. Fever contested immediately. Torsos pass over to Fever. And oh man, that was gorgeous.
Limitless just could not keep their composure any longer. Snowy lunged in, but really Torsos wasn't threatening a shot there. That was not the real threat in the position. The pass was. Torsos nailed it, and Power have their lead.
They just lost track of where Torsos was. Expected him to rotate out, not cut in and make that pass. And as soon as he did, Limitless were caught out.
This is still a long way to go here. Chance for Limitless the other end, but it is scooped up by Power. And now here comes Torsos. He's going to go for a dunk. Actually, hand off to Fever. Oh my goodness, what a passing play once again by Torsos. This one does stay out of the net as Limitless need to keep the scoreline at a 1-goal deficit here. They cannot afford to give Power another one. So it does seem like it's quite difficult for them to create chances. Only a minute and 40 left. 1-goal game is fine. 2-goal game starting to look difficult.
Banana Head pops it up. Torsos moves in. He goes straight for goal. Was deflected and boomed out, but right back into the hands of Fever. Fever not able to get the corner. His teammate Banana Head had it. Hits it out dangerously into the middle, but Torsos always seems to be there a step ahead of everyone at the midfield.
Can Limitless do it? So far, they've shown resolve to play Power close in both of the games, but that's not enough. They need a win. They just need a game win here to try and get something started. But this one has been a little bit more of Power as the aggressor, Limitless as the defender. Unlike game one, where it was back and forth constantly. Will it be a late start for Limitless, though, to send us into OT? Snowy's looking for it. Torsos, low boost, keeping the ball in that back corner.
To Die For, big moment here. Gets beat by Torsos there, who was low. Pass from Sweaty up to Snowy. Snowy tries to control it in the air, but gave up the ball. And there's a demo that takes out To Die For. Numbers advantage briefly for Power. And they knock it off the Limitless backboard. Rebound to Fever. Kicks up off the ceiling. Torsos not able to finish that one. Time ticking away for Limitless.
Yeah, this really is the moment that they need to strike. But Torsos has control in defense. And he's not going to give it up easily. Demo and the supporting player, but nobody ready to play the ball. Torsos going all the way. It's going to be Fever to finish it off. They could have knocked it into the ground, but they go for the goal just to make it 3-1. 2-0 to Power. Limitless are starting to fade here a bit, James. That wasn't the game one back and forth that we saw. Power established midfield control and never gave it up.
At the start of the game, though, Johnny, Limitless first to score. They had the lead, but they just couldn't hold on. It just seems like offensively, Limitless is not able to do what they need to do. Like, we're seeing them spend a lot of time on defense. You called it out several times, struggling to get that boost. But even when they had a little bit of space, you saw on that last play, Snowy had that lofted ball up for him, tried to control it, but wasn't able to. Lost possession. It's those types of plays that you really need to be able to make the most out of your few opportunities. I think that's really how you're going to be able to get wins at this extremely competitive international level. You have to make the most of every opportunity. You cannot be giving away those free balls.
We do have to credit to Today. He had a great game, setting up the first goal all by himself, and he had some phenomenal low boost plays in defense, but they're just not able to read that first play by Power. Reset double, phenomenal assist, and then the assist, it really was just all about the passing for Power. That was what Limitless struggled to read. They could not predict these passes. Obviously, the last goal, can't really fault them for this one. They're pressed up looking for
you gotta
an
go
equalizer. That's fine, but the two passes to lead to Power's goals were passes that Limitless did not even see coming.
And a lot of that, I think, is due to how Torsos is playing. Torsos has been a thorn in the side of Limitless. I mean, you even saw that crazy goal with the quick recovery earlier in the series. But Torsos at midfield and upfield, he's just not getting out of the play when you expect him to, and he's making things happen for Power.
This is still respectable. We've said this a few times over the years, respectable for the underdogs, but at the end of the day, a win's a win, a loss is a loss. It's all well and good to, you know, play G2 closer in a 3-0 loss than BDS did today. All well and good to lose by 1 goal to Power, 3 games in a row potentially, but you're still out of the competition. That's not what Limitless want. They want a series win. But it does all start with just 1 game. Can they get it? This is their last chance. And early on, it is Power running the show again. Sweaty trying to ramp off the inside of his own post there. The ball wasn't even on target, but it doesn't punish them. Fortunately for SSA's Limitless.
Sweaty with full boost, gets dunked on, and that leads to a goal. That has to be disheartening for Limitless.
That's tough. I mean, Sweaty just lost control, simply put. He didn't get goal side. He didn't get the ball up the back wall. It kicked out into the middle. And if you're going to kick it out into the middle like that, you need to be goal side. You need to be as big as possible behind the ball. Oh, hold on. This is actually bouncing well for Limitless. They got shots on target. Torsos reacted quickly to it, but that double kickoff gave them something.
And I think you said it, Johnny. You got to be close to the ball. And
there it is.
About being close to it. Snowy right behind it and blasts in the equalizer for Limitless.
Look at Sweaty with the double tap off the ceiling to center it. Snowy committing with no boost. There was 12 boosts on Limitless as a team there, but they just full sent it after winning the kickoff, kept the pressure on Power and tied the game.
They've righted the ship for now. Power looking to upset again. There's a miss. Torsos, looks like he double committed with a teammate there, leaving the net open. This one is just going to roll straight in.
Okay, well, we're looking for win conditions here for Limitless. How about Power double committing and setting up Snowy? How about, you know, an accidental fake from Sweaty that works out in their favor? I mean, these are not the kind of plays that Limitless were putting in their playbook, but they've worked. And now they're back in front. 2nd game in a row they've had a lead. Will they be able to hold on to this one? It's another double commit from Power. This one does lead to a shot on target, but they are overextended. Will Snowy or Today get the shots off? It's close, but not close enough.
Snowy and Today both on 0 boost. You can see Today actually leaving the ball. Unfortunate there for Limitless, but they keep the pressure on. Will 2 goals be enough? No, it won't, as we see a quick counterattack goal from Power.
That's clinical from Power. Sidewall towards Banana Head. And how about that for a pass? Just ping in the middle. Snowy had no chance. Power are picking out passes that Limitless do not see coming. That really does seem to me to be the way that they could consistently score in this matchup. Passing when the shot is available. Limitless have to keep their eyes on the back of their heads here.
Power and Limitless tied up with 3 minutes to go. Limitless still looking for that game win. Sweaty up the gut. Tries to get the block on Torsos, who back passes it to Fever. There's a demo from behind. Ball back to Snowy. Snowy trying to control it. Will stay in the play. Trying to 50 it through. Good effort from Snowy. Sweaty takes over. Torsos back to his own corner with no boost. Limitless doing well on attack. Chance for Sweaty to shoot. He gets blocked by Torsos, who is there to meet it.
And there might have been a pass available there, either backboard or even into the post, shooting intentionally off target. That was very much at a goalkeeper from Sweaty, but you can't really blame them for taking their chances like that, albeit a half chance. Now team bumped by Power. Almost gets them in a bit of trouble. Oh, speaking of trouble, that's not good for Limitless. It's close range shot off the post. That really should have been in for Fever. Uncontested, close range, but he's nailed the woodwork.
Will that come back to haunt Power? Snowy gave up the ball. Fever going for the double, has boost to make it happen. Shots on target, rebounded. Torsos also has Banana Head in support, opted to go for the backboard, but it was well defended by Snowy.
That is good backboard coverage. Better eyes on the passing plays from Limitless. Power's game plan is to just center the ball to teammates. It's get it out wide. They're looking to use lateral movement to catch Limitless off guard.
And it looked like lateral movement would have been the better call on that from Torsos over to Banana Head. But Torsos, perhaps after his goal earlier, hungry for that limelight. Now he's going to keep it all to himself once more.
Low shot by Torsos. Catches the pre-jump out. To die for was going high. Torsos spotted his angle of defense and just slots it underneath him. Perfect finish. With a minute and 17 left, we might be saying goodbye to Limitless. We might be seeing the first key crushed in the Rocket League tournament here at the Esports World Cup.
Power continuing that pressure. Sweaty with tons of boost here. Flip reset. Did he get it? He did. Doesn't make contact on the ball. Looks like he might have been able to beat it. And the pass lane was there. But Snowy had to take over because of the miscommunication on the back line. That was the chance for Limitless to tie it.
I can't believe that that wasn't a goal. That looked like surely somebody had to be there, but they just took so long for anyone to arrive in the middle. But this is still open middle. They really do have a lot of passing options available to them, Limitless. Power stacking in defense in one area. But oh my goodness, the power passing plays keep raining in. Fever sends in a fourth, and that could be it.
Torsos finds Fever in the air, and Fever did not disappoint. A 2-goal lead now with only 36 seconds left. It seems like it's only a matter of time before Limitless will have to hand over their key.
You just simply cannot pass up on chances like that. Limitless had a glorious opportunity to tie the game late on into it. Now they're down by 2. 26 seconds left. No time left for Limitless to play with caution. They've got to just throw everything at Power right now.
Final 10 to die for. Has to go all the way back. Pick up small pads. Boost running out. Time running out. Limitless journey has come to an end. Power have knocked them out of the group stage. Limitless are going home.
And it's another valiant effort by Limitless. They looked competitive in all 3 games here, but they just did not have the experience down the stretch. Power's team play simply on a different level. Handshakes all around, perhaps. Fever paying attention. But Power really did deserve this win at the end of the day. It's a team game, Rocket League 3s. You need to try and bring everybody in to be as effective as you can be. And now they'll be looking to punch up. They've managed to avoid being punched up on by Limitless. Now they're going to be punching up on BDS tomorrow. That is a winnable series for Power, I reckon.
Absolutely, especially seeing how BDS lost to G2. I think Power...
BDS were shambolic. I mean, absolute shambles earlier. So Power looked better on current form than BDS, certainly. And
Torsos is kind of the upset guy.
Yeah.
That is his thing. Like I was saying before, Johnny, I feel like Torsos is a player that SSA should be looking to try to replicate success that he's been able to achieve. So Torsos and Power, they hold off Limitless, and they, like you said, going to be eyeing BDS next.
Yeah, you know, a lot of lessons from SSA have to come from OCE. OCE showing that perseverance does pay off. They've shown that getting a super sub in can also pay off. Will SSA use those things to their advantage? Those are things I'd love to hear other opinions on, James. So let's see if the desk have got any thoughts to weigh in on.